Hey there, it's Ryan Skaggs from the Mortgage Minute, and I have breaking news. The loan limit or conforming loan limit has now changed. Now, this isn't even plugged in, so I don't know what I'm doing with that. But every single November, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac typically come out around that time and tell us what our conforming loan limit, the difference between jumbo and non-jumbo. They draw that line in the sand for affordability and say, okay, buyers, borrowers out there, you can get a loan up to this point and we'll buy it. Those are government sponsored entities, meaning Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. And that's a big deal because you can put as little as 5% down. Yes, there's some 3% down options. I'm not going to talk about those because the video will go way too long. So that basically means right now, a $548,250 loan, 548,250, and I'm going to bring the screen up so that way you can see it just a little bit better. But 548,250, that loan amount could be actually coming to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Now that's for 2021. That means a $577,000 purchase with 5% down could be delivered to Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. That's awesome rates. That's, very little down into a transaction and allows, borrowers that don't have as much down to have more affordability. Now, what I've got for you next is 625. The secret is out. And what I mean by that is that a few of these end investors have likely been told, and end investors meaning those that would be servicing loans like a Penny Mac. They're a servicer of loans, buy loans to service, but then they sell them off to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac as well. They just came out and said, hey, we'll take a 625 loan amount as a conforming loan amount starting now. Basically what they're doing is that the secret is out and they know that the conforming loan limit is going to be going from 548,250 to 625. Now, this is just my opinion, but I'm going to be right here in like probably a month or two. It's early October. So let's give this 30 days. I'll do another video and I'll look like a genius, but this is like 2 and 2 makes 4 here when you do this every day. But 625 will be our new conforming loan limit. The secret is out. What does that mean? That means you could purchase up to $658,000 of a purchase price with as little as 5% down and get a 625 loan amount or lower. Now, the math's not perfect. I know it's like extra $100 down. But with that said, that gives you a ton more affordability. With home prices appreciating, that's why we continue to see this. Over the financial crisis, a lot of people remember the conforming loan limit at $417,000 for like 8 years. I'll have to go back and maybe I'll put a link below of exactly how long we were there. But we were at 417 for a long time. Then went to 424. Then went up to like 454. And then now we're all the way up to 548, 250, and we're going to 625. So again, this kind of information or disclosure typically comes out from Fannie and Freddie in November, but a couple of these end investors have already announced their intentions to take loans up to 625. And basically what they're doing is just kind of keeping the rate lock super long so they can still deliver them to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. But they can take that higher loan amount now. So there's definitely some options. Give me, put your comments below, drop me an email, give me a call if you have questions. And especially if you're thinking about buying this fall or into spring and you're in that price point of say 500, 600, 700, something around like that, and want to look for options maybe with less down. This is going to be a change of pace from what you were kind of previously pre-approved for or thinking about, or if you haven't even started that process, now's the time to understand how these changes are really going to affect you. You've got to apply. Every single applicant, we're going to look at credit score, all these other items. So you got to apply to really know what's available for you. But long story short, in summary, the secret is out. We're going to see a 625 conforming loan limit. Anything above that is what we would call jumbo. And I'll actually link as well to a video of what we call jumbo. But this is going to allow a far larger subset in that kind of middle price point of 400, 500, 600 to allow for more financing options that maybe didn't have it in the jumbo financing world. Jumbo as a whole is much more constrictive, and you've got to have a really creative lender to be able to find these kind of just 20% down, great credit score jumbo loans. So my name is Ryan Skaggs. Breaking news. I got the microphone out that's not even plugged in. Thanks so much for tuning in to the channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'd be forever grateful. And I'll continue to put out videos every single Friday. Videos come out on the Mortgage Minute and an update on where interest rates are at, and then on a relevant topic, and then as well of these informational videos when we see changes to the mortgage industry. So thank you, and we'll see each other again very, very soon.